Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to make this small shoulder bag. It's compact but spacious. It's easy to make, ideal for the summertime. I'll show you how it looks inside. The button is optional, of course. I will leave you all the materials and the sizes in the description box below. So let's get started. To start, we are going to create first this oval, which is the base of our bag. I'm going to grab my yarn. I'm going to use 2 strands of yarn because I'm using a DK. It's very thin, so I'm going to use 2, but if you have a medium number 4, it will be okay. So we start with a slip knot, and we are going to make 32 chains. Of course, you can adapt the bag to your liking. If you want to make it bigger or smaller, you just have to modify the number of chains and then follow the increases, the same increases that we're going to make it for this size. I'm going to finish my 32 chains and I will meet you there. I have my 32 chains, and now we're going to work with the single crochet, but in the back of our chain. So we're going to turn and we will work in this little bumps that we have here. So we skip the first one, this one, and we go into the second one and we make single crochet. In this way, we're going to mark with a stitch marker the first stitch we made. This will be our start and finish from now on. Into the second stitch, single crochet like we did before, and we continue with the single crochet through the end, and I will meet you there. I'm almost at the end. I have my last chain here. So here we're going to make our first increase. So what I'm going to do is to mark the stitch before the increases. This it will help you enormously, especially if you are a beginner. So the stitch before, then into this chain we're going to make 3 single crochet, all into the same chain. 1, 2, and 3. And we have our first increase. And now we can go into the next stitch and we make a single crochet. And we will mark this stitch as well, like we did for this one. In this way, we will always know where our increases are. Now we're going to continue working single crochet like we did before in the other side of our chain, and I will meet you before the end for the next increase. I'm almost at the end and I have one more single crochet. It's my last single crochet, and here in this stitch I'm going to use my last stitch marker in this way. Now you remember the chain that we skipped when we started to turn our work. In that chain we are going to make our increase. So here in this chain we are going to work 3 single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. And we have our second increase. So here we have from stitch marker to stitch marker in one side 30 stitches. Same in the other side, plus 3 plus 3 is 66 stitches total. Now we can take off this stitch marker, which is our start, and we make a single crochet. We're not going to close, but we continue working in round. So put back your stitch marker after your first single crochet, and we're going to make a single crochet until we arrive at the next stitch marker here, and I will meet you there. I'm almost at the end. I have one more stitch, which is the one that we marked with our stitch marker. I'm working a single crochet. We put back the stitch marker. Now here we have our 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, the increases that we did before. So here in these 3 stitches we're going to work 2 single crochet, excuse me, in each stitch. So 1 and 2. Into the next 2 single crochet, 1, 2, into the next 2 single crochet, 1 and 2, in this way. Now we're going to work our single crochet and put back the stitch marker, and now we can continue working a single crochet all the way until we arrive to the next stitch marker, and I will meet you there. I'm almost at the end. I'm here at the stitch marker, so I'm going to work my single crochet. We put back the stitch marker, and like we did for the other side, we're going to work 2 single crochet in each of the 3 single crochets. So 1 and 2, oops, 2, into the next 2 single crochet, and into the last 2 single crochet. Now here we have where we start and finish. So here we finish the second round and we start our third. We just make a single crochet because we do not join with a slip stitch or anything. We work in round, so we make our single crochet and we put the stitch marker back. So we start our third round. We are going to continue working like we did before, single crochet until the next increase. I'm almost at the end of the first side of the third round, and here where I have the stitch marker, like we usually do, we make our single crochet. This is something that we always do, no matter what. Where you have your stitch marker, you make a single crochet. Now for our increase, that's how we're going to proceed. We make one single crochet in one stitch, two single crochet together in the other, 1 2 1 2. So into the first one we make a single crochet. Into the second we make 2 single crochet. Next stitch, 1 single crochet. Next stitch, 2 single crochet. Next stitch, 1. Next stitch, 2. In this way. Now we have our stitch marker. We make our single crochet and we put back the stitch marker. Now we are going to make our single crochet until we arrive at the next stitch marker. I'm almost at the end of the other side of our third round. I already made my single crochet and put back the stitch marker. On this side we are going to do the same like we did before. It's mean 1 single crochet in one stitch, 2 together into the next. So into the first stitch we make 1 single crochet. Into the next we make 2 single crochet into the same stitch. In this way, 1 into the next, 2 into the next, whoops, escaped, 1 and 2 into the next 1 and into the last 2, 1 and 2, in this way. Now here, like we usually do, this is our starting point, so we do not close the round, we just make a single crochet and we can start round number 4. We put the stitch marker back. Now we are going to work like we did before, single crochet until the next stitch marker. I'm here at the stitch marker for the first part of our 4th round. I already worked my single crochet and I put back the stitch marker. By the way, I forgot to mention in the previous round, the 3rd one, we had 78 stitches. Now we started our 4th and now we are going to make our increases. In this way, into the first stitch we make a single crochet. Into the second we make 2 single crochet together into the same stitch. Into the third one, 1 single crochet. Next one, 1 single crochet. Next one, 2 single crochet, then 1 and 1 in one stitch, 1 into the other, 2 into the next, and 1 is the left. What is left, we work 1 single crochet. So the pattern is 1 1 2 1 1 2, but after our crochet is single crochet with the stitch marker, we start with the 1, so we can distribute nicely our increases. Now we are going to work our single crochet where we have our stitch marker, and we put it back. Now we continue until the next stitch marker. I worked the second part of the 4th round. I already worked my single crochet and put back the stitch marker. Now we're going to do the same increases that we did before. So we start with the 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Into the next we make 2 single crochet. Next stitch 1, next stitch 1, into the next 2 single crochet into the same, 1 single crochet into the next, 1 single crochet into the next, 2 into the next stitch. And we finish with the 1 like we did in the other side, in this way. Now we can take off. This is our starting point. We make our single crochet and we put back our stitch marker so we can start around number 5. At this point on round number 4 we have 84 stitches. Now we continue with the single crochet until the next stitch marker. I'm here at the stitch marker, so here I'm going to take it off, work my single crochet, and I put it back on. Now we have our increases part. This is our first increase for the 5th round. So here the pattern is 1 1 1 2 together, 1 1 1 2 together. But to distribute nicely the stitches, we're going to work 1 single crochet into the first, 2 together, single crochet into the next. Now into the next stitch 1, 1 into the next, and 1 into the next. Into the next stitch we do an increase, 2 single crochet together. Now 3 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Into the next stitch 2, and we work the last 2 remaining stitches in this way. Now we take off our stitch marker, we work our single crochet and we put it back. Now we work a single crochet again until the next stitch marker. I'm at the stitch marker. I already worked the single crochet and put back the stitch marker. Now we have the last increases before we finish this 5th round. So we start with the 1 single crochet next stitch 2 single crochet into the same stitch. Into the next 3 stitches we make 1 single crochet each stitch, 2 and 3. Next stitch and increase, 2 single crochet in the same stitch. Now 3 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, 2 and 3. Into the next 2 single crochet, and the last 2 stitches we make 1 single crochet each, in this way. Now we're going at our starting point. We make our single crochet and we start our 6th and last round for the base of our handbag. So here we have at this point 89 stitches. We start our 6th round and we do single crochet until the stitch marker. I'm here for the first increases of round number 6. I already worked my single crochet and put back the stitch marker. Now the pattern here is 4 single crochet in 4 different stitches and 1 increase, 2 single crochet together into the same. But to distribute nicely the stitches, we're going to do into the first 1 single crochet, into the next 2 single crochet together, 1 increase. Now we work 4 single crochet in 4 different stitches. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now here we have our increase. In this stitch 2 single crochet together. Now 4 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the next 1 increase, 2 single crochet into the same, and we work the remaining 3 single crochet. By the way, there are 3 remaining because we did 1 here just in case. So here is how it looks like. Now we take off our stitch marker, we do our single crochet and we put back. And now we continue our single crochet until the next stitch marker. I'm here at the last section of round number 6 for increases. I already did my single crochet and put back the stitch marker. Now, like we did for this side, the pattern is 4 single crochet, 1 in each stitch and 1 increase, but we start with 1 single crochet into the next stitch and 1 increase into the next. Now we make 4 single crochet into the next 4 stitches, 2, 3 and 4. Now we make into the next stitch 2 single crochet, now 4 single crochet into the next 4 stitches, 3 and 4, 1 increase, 2 single crochet into the same stitch, and the remaining 3 single crochet, 1 in each stitch. In this way. Now we basically finished our base. At this point we should have 96 stitches. Now we can take off our stitch markers, not all, only 3. Now we are going to make 1 round, the 7th round, only single crochet without any increase. So here I'm going to work a single crochet and put back the stitch marker because we know that we started here. And I'm going to work a single crochet around without any increase. I will finish this round and I will meet you before the end. I'm at the end of round number 7. That's how it looks like. I did the last round just single crochet. Now we take some measurements. It measures 11 inches, 28 centimeter. 3.5 inches, 9 centimeter. Now we can make the body of the bag. Now we are going to close our base. We take off the stitch marker. We are going to slip stitch into the stitch where we had our stitch marker. We pick up this loop and we pull through the back. In this way. From here, we go back into the same stitch and we make a single crochet and 1 chain. This is to simulate a double crochet. Into the stitch in the back, this one, we are going to work a double crochet. So we go back into the previous stitch and we make a double crochet in this way. If you want, you can put a stitch marker here, but it's clearly where you have to join when we finish. Yarn over, we skip 1 stitch, we go into the next and we make a double crochet. Yarn over, we go back into the skipped stitch and we make a double crochet. Again, yarn over, we skip 1 stitch, we go into the next and we make a double crochet. Yarn over again, we go back into that stitch that we skipped before and we make a double crochet. And that's the pattern that we have to follow all this round. You skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet, go back, make another double crochet. I will finish this round and I will meet you there. I'm almost at the end of the first round of the body of the bag. I have 2 stitches left, so I'm going to work 1 double crochet here and 1 in the back crossed. Now we are going to slip stitch into the first chain that we made, and we close our round. That's how it looks like so far. Now we are going to switch pattern. We are going to use another stitch. So here I'm going to slip stitch here into the next stitch, and I'm going to go back and make a single crochet, one chain. This is to simulate a double crochet, plus one more chain because we need to chain one in between stitches. So I skip one stitch, I'm going into the next, and I make double crochet, chain one, skip one, into the next, double crochet, chain one, skip one, into the next, double crochet, chain one, skip one, into the next, double crochet. That's how it looks like, and that's all we need to do for the second round. You chain one, skip one stitch, into the next, double crochet. I will finish this round and I will meet you there. I'm at the end of the second round. I need just one more stitch. I made my chain. I'm going to make my double crochet. I'm going to make one more chain, and here we can slip stitch into the chain in this way. That's how it looks like. Now we are going to change again for the last time pattern at this point, and we are going to go back into the same stitch where we came, and we make a single crochet and one chain. Now here we are going to work half a double crochet in each stitch or chain space. So here into the space, half double crochet, into the stitch, half a double crochet, space, into the stitch. It's all half a double crochet around. We don't skip any stitch, and that's all we need to do for our third round. I will finish this round and I will meet you there. I'm at the end of round number 3. I need one more half double crochet, and now we can join, slip stitch into the first chain that we made before in this way. That's how it looks like. Now this is the pattern that we are going to repeat until we reach the size that we like. So the first we are going to do the cross stitch, then we're going to do this mesh stitch, and then we're going to do just a half double crochet. I'm going to show you one more time how do we start again the cross stitch. So from where we are, where we join, we are going to go back and make a single crochet and one chain. We go back in the previous stitch and we make a double crochet. we skip one stitch, this one, and we go into the next and we make double crochet. We go back into the previous stitch and we make a double crochet. In this way. Again, skip one, go into the next and make double crochet. Again, in the back we're going to make another, and that's all we need to do for this round. I made total 12 rounds. You can make as taller as you like. I'm going to finish my 12 rounds alternating this 3 pattern, and I will meet you there. I'm at the end of round number 12. That's how the bag looks like. Now I'm going to join with a slip stitch. Into the first chain. From here, I'm going to add one more round, just single crochet. So I'm going to make a chain, and into the next stitch, I'm going to make single crochet. In this way. I'm going to finish this round and I will meet you there. I'm at the end of round 13, our last single crochet round. That's how it looks like. Now we can cut the yarn and we're going to join with a yarn needle. If you want, of course, you can join with a slip stitch into the first stitch. I'm going to join in this way. I'm going into the second stitch. And then back into the previous. In this way. We are going to weave in the end. You continue to weave in the end. I will finish and I will meet you to make the strap for our bag. To make the strap for our bag, we are going to use the puff stitch. So we are going to make a slip knot. And we are going to chain 2. 1 and 2. Here, yarn over into the first chain. You insert your hook, pick up a loop, stretch it out a little bit. Yarn over again into the same chain. Pick up another loop, stretch it, yarn over again, we close all together, make a chain. We're going to make one more chain in this way. Now we turn, yarn over, in this space, the first on top of our puff stitch, we're going to insert our hook. We pick up the loop, we stretch a little bit, yarn over again, insert, pick up the loop, in this way, yarn over again, we close all together, one chain, 2 chains in this way. Turn again, yarn over at the base of our stitch. We pick up the loop, yarn over again, insert, pick up the loop, yarn over, we close all together, 1 and 2 chains. That's how it looks like. We turn again and we repeat the same process like we did before. I did for my strap 147 centimeter, 58 inches. Of course, you can make the length that you need. I'm going to finish this strap and I will meet you there. I reached the size I needed for the strap of the bag. Now here into the last puff stitch, I'm going to make only 1 chain and I'm going to cut the yarn. And we just pull through in this way, okay? Now we can put the strap into our bag. So here I put some stitch marker. You fold your bag in this way, find the middle, just like this. Okay, so here, this is my count. You should have the same amount of little squares or little holes here that I have. So I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 in the corner and 5 in the back. Here the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 in the corner and 5 in the back. Then here we have from stitch marker to the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the middle. So I found the center in case you want to put a magnet or a button or anything. Okay, so how do we put the strap? In this way. I'm starting here from the corner, so I have my 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is where we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm starting here. I insert the strap. I go into the next hole. In this way. No, it's not in this way, it's here, sorry. There you go. Just like that. Now we can pull through where we have our stitch marker into our 5th hole. We can pull through this. Now we go in the other side where we have our stitch marker and we insert here. Now we're going to do the same here. We insert where we have the stitch marker. And then is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So here. And here. And then we pull through our last stitch marker in this way. Now here to connect these 2 parts, I'm going to use just briefly a yarn needle, and I'm going to insert here. this way. We can make a couple of knots and weave in the end later. And we are going to adjust our strap. And this way, this one, it will go inside. This way, and we're going to weave in the end. I finished weaving the end, and that's how it looks like. And our bag is ready. I hope you like this video. If it's so, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.